The most powerful machines humanity has ever built can barely escape our own planet. So how could we ever reach another galaxy? The answer is simple. We can't. At least, not with the technology we have today. The nearest galaxy sits millions of light years away. Even light, the fastest thing in the universe, takes millions of years to make the journey. At our current speed, reaching it wouldn't just take generations. It would take longer than human civilization has ever existed. So if we ever want to go beyond the Milky Way, something has to change. Chemical rockets got us to space, but they come with a hidden problem. The more fuel you carry, the heavier you become, and the heavier you become, the more fuel you need. It's a cycle you can't escape, which means no matter how much we improve them, they'll never take us beyond our galaxy. So what if we increase the power? Nuclear propulsion could push spacecraft far faster than anything we use today. The idea is extreme, but the physics works. The problem isn't capability. It's consequence. The risks alone have stopped it from ever being fully tested. So if power isn't the answer, what about time? Ion drives don't rely on force. They rely on patience. They push gently, but continuously, for years. And over time, that small push becomes real speed. But even then, the journey would still take millions of years. So what if we remove fuel entirely? Solar sails use light itself as propulsion. No fuel, no mass problem, just continuous acceleration. In theory, they could reach incredible speeds. But there's one issue. Once you reach those speeds, you may never be able to slow down. Then comes something more powerful. Fusion, the energy that powers stars. If we can harness it, we unlock a completely new level of travel. Enough energy to cross vast distances. But controlling fusion isn't just difficult. It's one of the hardest problems in physics. And then there's antimatter, the most efficient energy source we know. It releases pure energy, enough to push a spacecraft close to the speed of light. But we can barely create it, and storing it is even more dangerous. So what if the problem isn't speed at all? What if we stop trying to move through space and start moving space itself? Warp drives could bend space around a ship, allowing it to travel faster than light. The idea comes straight from physics, but it requires something we don't fully understand. Or maybe we don't travel at all. Wormholes could act as shortcuts, connecting two distant points instantly. No journey, no time. But again, we don't yet know how to create or control them. And finally, the most unexpected idea. What if we don't move the body? What if we move the mind? If consciousness becomes data, it can travel at light speed. No ships, no fuel, just information crossing the universe. When you look at all these ideas together, you start to see a pattern. Every solution tries to solve distance. But maybe distance isn't the real problem. Maybe the real limitation is how we think about travel itself. Because if even one of these ideas becomes real, the Milky Way won't be our limit anymore. And the question won't be how far we can go, but what's waiting for us when we get there.